Right, afternoon everyone, and all had a great day. Thanks for booking a day off because Danny was too tight to pay for it on a Saturday. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet because, like I say, Andy, he's going to be up next, and we all know he's going to be up here for a good hour. I've done a few practice runs and it was about 14-15 minutes. Danny told me to cut 2 stories out, but I don't know whether to keep him in or not because Right, so everyone who doesn't know me, I'm James. Obviously, most people call me Adam.
Hi, James.
Hey pal, you alright? What's your name? Yeah, so me and Danny, we've been best mates for 23 years now. We met in the summer of 2002, first week of the summer holidays. Literally, both playing out in Springfield, and Danny was with his cousin Jane, and I've known Jane all my life. Bumped into him just literally outside Danny's estate.
Are you taking the piss?
She's always late, she's always late. So, where was I at then? We was in front of the estate, me and all my mates, Little Dean, Scott, Rob, Nessa, we were all there, we were playing football over Giga. And Danny was walking down the street with Jane and a couple of his mates from the estate. And he had his United kit on, I had my United kit on. Literally, first thing, got chatting, and that's been it ever since. 23 years, and that bond was there straight away. But the first thing I said to him was, "Oh, you support United?" He said, "Yeah, season ticket holder, I've been going since I was 3." And he still says that to this day. You know that. First thing he says, "Season ticket holder, Anna."
You know that, didn't you?
So, honestly, that summer we had the best summer ever. Literally, me, Little Dean, Rob O'Neill, Rimmer, there was a load of us, Gaz Davis, we was like, literally spent the whole summer over Giga playing football. Instant bond, all of us, there was a big group of us. We'd even camp near Little Dean's back, mum and dad's back fence, and we put tent up. But Pam won't let Danny camp. They all literally lived 200 metres away from us. And she thought, he's not kidnapping. You had to bring him back.
Well, you laughing at you, sneak home. You look at
So what we'd do, she said, we'd go curfew for 10 o'clock, so we'd go back at 10, and then in the morning, he'd come back around about 8 and wake us all up. But we'd all been out, milk bottling, like robbing out milk bottles. If we was lucky, we'd save him an orange juice, so if we found an orange juice, we'd save him up. Right, so after that summer, that's when me and Danny really hit it off. Obviously, both supporting United. I'd only been a handful of games, but obviously with him being a season ticket holder, him and Andy said, "Come on for a couple of games with us." And I remember they took me to Portsmouth game, FA Cup.
Christ.
Absolute blinding game. I was going 4-1, and that was it. Changed it forever for me. I was literally the only thing I ever wanted to do was just go the game with him. And obviously now we still go together to this day. We even went watching the shite last week in Bilbao. I could stand here and obviously tell you stories and stories about United, but with all these ticks and dippers in room, obviously.
So on there.
I've been racking my brain for months about. One sec, you need a drink. I've been racking my brain for months about Mental Cherry Brew. Yeah, been racking my brain for months about what to say, and it weren't because I didn't have any stories. It's because I had too many. And one day me and Andy went back to Pam's house. We were getting changed, and Pam said, "I can't wait to hear your speech." I said, "Well, I've not done it yet. I don't know what it's going to be like." She said, "Whatever you do, don't hold back. Do not hold back." And the words were, "I'm from Beach Hill. My family's from Beach Hill. Jen's from Beach Hill, and all her family's from Beach Hill. We've seen it all. So, and we've heard it all. So just don't hold back on him. Absolutely ruin him."
Yeah.
So, if I've gone a bit too far. No, honestly, I've got loads of stories, but there's a few that stick in my mind, and I don't want to. Go to.
Tell something later.
Oh, just do it.
Shut up, man.
One of my favourite ones when I was around about 16, 17 was at Lady Boar's Lion, which is now a little Tesco at Beach Hill. I went in there.
Shake your head now, aren't you?
Little Dean's nervous now, Little Dean's nervous, he knows what to do.
Has he gone red too?
It was darts night, and they were playing against Black Diamond in Ince. We were just watching football, and there was a team, the darts team, and Anyway, cut long story short, Danny and Dean pulled 2 OAPs. Honestly, they must have been 65 and these two were 16 and 17. Week after me and Dealey saw him going into Chippy, get a low place. One had a walking stick and one had a zipper frame.
You robbed a 6. Sold them to you, Kieran.
No, another good one was we went to Cliffs. Remember Cliffs in Blackpool?
For fuck's sake.
It all got coming. There was a big group of us, so it was Pam and all their mates and the kids, and me and Danny had a room, and little Dee had a room with Ben Green. And we'd been out all day and had a few drinks and stuff. It was only 16, no, it was only 15, weren't we? 15 we were. And we'd been out all day, we'd had a few drinks, and everyone knows I'm a lightweight, I can't take me ale and shit. So, got to about 9 o'clock and I said, I've had enough, Danny, I'm going to bed. But we were sat on this table and there was another family across from us. There was these 2 bonny looking girls, same age as me and Danny, beautiful they were. And I kept looking over and they weren't bothered, they weren't looking at us. So I thought, I'm going to bed anyway. So I went to bed, got in bed, felt like shit. 20 minutes later, Danny comes in, knock on the door, opens the door. He had been chatting to these 2 birds downstairs, and I bring them back to the room. So I thought,
Why are you laughing?
go on then, why not? Bring them back, lad, bring them back.
Sunglasses on.
So, literally, 10 minutes later, knocked us on the door again. I opens the door, and he stood there with what I can only describe as 2 prop forwards.
8 out of 10.
I was thinking of some of these 2 stunners, they were absolutely massive. Honestly. Anyway, one thing led to another. He was with Kelvin Skerritt and I was with Neil Coward. But honestly, we've done some great things, but like I said, that was a trip with Andy and Pam, and obviously they've been great to me over the years. Like, mum and dad. Absolutely brilliant. But when we were 17, we wanted to go on a lads' holiday. Danny and I just turned 17 in summer, and none of our parents really wanted us to go, on our own. So Andy and Pam said, why don't you come with us? We're going to Zante. No, it's a lively place. Come, 4 of you, me, Danny, little Dean Sketty. I said, alright, yeah, we'll come. We thought it was going to Laganaston up Party Central. We ended up in this really quiet little village. Danny had made us get all t-shirts made. like an 18s to 30s holiday. Little Dean, Aidan, Danny Sketty, and up front, Wigan lads on tour.
Still fish me, Mum.
Won't go over your head now. So, we've done this club. Kirsty came a couple of times to this little club with us, and honestly, this club was tiny. It only got busy on a Friday and a Saturday night when all locals were playing shit Greek music, and so we weren't bothered about going. But in midweek, we'd go. And Kirsty came a couple of times, didn't you, with us? But this one night, we'd all stuck our t-shirts on, like, was like, we're up for it here, Wigan boys, we're all right, we're going out. So,
In between us.
honestly, we were like the fucking in-betweeners. Honestly, do you know that scene where they're dancing in the club in the film? Him and Sketty actually performed that 10 years before the in-betweeners. The capacity of the club was probably about 100 at best. If you could get 100 in it, it'd been overcrowded. That night there was 8 of us. It was me, Dean, Danny Sketty, 2 barmaids, and then these 2 young girls. And they were nice, good-looking young girls.
Oh God, yeah, I
So
remember this now.
Danny and Sketty, they start doing the shuffle out in between us across the house, getting further and further away from me and Dean, and closer to these girls. Next thing, they stood at bars, chatting them up. Comes back over. Right, we're going with these 2 girls. So me and Dean are thinking, they're firing us off here. So off they go. Dean looks at me and says, we'll finish our drinks and we'll get back. So I said, alright, no worries. So he walks out, gets onto the main road, starts walking up. Dean said, go up with me, man, go. Phone box. Phone box. So he rings, I rings our Kate, he rings his mum, and I'm sat there on curb, just sat there waiting for him to finish his phone call. And all of a sudden I just heard all this commotion, screaming. I looked up, Sketty is jumping over all these balconies on first floor, literally pole vaulting over the balcony. So what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Jumps over, drops off on first floor, lands on the ground, comes steaming out and goes, the dads have come back, the dads have come back! So, me and Dean, we all got the same t-shirts on, we all got stuff. So, we start running down this road, and I think, shit, where's Danny? me and Dean started
I was in bed with 3 of them.
So, sketch.
Who said that?
So Sketty's done one, he's for Dustin, Usain Bolt straight out road. So me and Dean are thinking, we've got to walk back up. So we start walking back up and I'm thinking, he's got, any minute now, he's got to come steam out this hotel through these bushes. So we're waiting, we walked a little bit further, waiting, walked a little bit further, nothing. All of a sudden, he just comes sauntering out, like Current World. He went, Dad's come back. You couldn't have had 2 different sketchy shitty dog jumping over. And he went, I said, what did you do? He went, let's buy you bed. Where told it fuck off. Just weren't asked, not asked when it started. No, that's story time over anyway. Honestly, Danny, it's been an absolute honour not only to be your best man, but to be part of Jen's big day today. Not many people know this, but I've actually known Jen a lot longer than I have Danny. I've known her since she was down here, but we won't talk about that. That's my one and only dad jokes ever.
See you later, Bardro.
No, I remember Jen, she moved, was it Beach Hill? Yeah. She moved from Beach Hill High School to Sacred Heart where I was, and I remember her turning up for still, little ginger curls. We sat together in a couple of classes and then we went through high school together and college as well, so I've known her Jen a long time, and we've always had the same sense of humour as well. Still to this day, we send each other 10, 15 TikToks a day. Just shit jokes and shit videos, and I probably send them over when I do Kate and Danny.
Who's Kate?
There somewhere, I did.
Kate, I love you.
Right, I'll try and make it quick now. I know you're all bored. Right, so when Danny first met Jen, he texted me saying, I know a girl who knows you, you went to school with her. Who's got one like this, man? So her name's Jen Wren. And I'm thinking, there's no way on earth Jen's texting him. No chance. And it weren't that. It was just last time I seen Jen when I was at college, she turned into a bit of a goth. Last time I'd seen her, she had like black hair, black nail polish, big black clothes, you know, with that slip knot and collar and all that. Jen had a bit of a face with that, didn't you, Jen? I'm thinking, she did. And she fancied Marilyn Manson, you know that, didn't you? Top bats. How can you go from fancying Marilyn Manson to an 18-stone kitchen fitter?
Walking for winter. More out, Ginger.
No, honestly.
LVT.
Honestly, Jen, you look absolutely amazing today.
Love the tats out there.
Oh, Jen.
Danny, he really, really is a lucky man, and I wish you both every bit of happiness going forward. I'm not married, so I can't give you much advice on the marriage front, but all I'd say is keep doing what you're doing. Don't change anything but your second name, because you're doing absolutely perfect. You've got a great relationship, you've got 2 beautiful little boys. It's a great chapter going forward, not only in marriage, but obviously you're going to be getting your new home in the next few months, so no, obviously we want that to go well for you. Finally, before I wrap up, I'd like to mention how lovely the bridesmaids look. Jane, Lola, Beth and Eva, you look amazing today. Thanks for everything you've done leading up to the wedding, doing things that us men don't really get involved with. And a special mention to Jen Baldwin as well, who'd helped Jane with the endo. If only some of my mates had helped me with that fucking stag do. Nah, no. To be honest, us best men and groomsmen, we don't really have to do much. We just turn up to a couple of suit fittings, call each other fat for an hour, and then end up one last little story before I hand the mic over to Andy. So, first suit fitting we go into Slater's, we walks in, and I'm waiting for someone to say a fat joke to me or Danny or Gareth. Danny just walks straight over to his section, picks a little suit and goes, there you go Bob, that's yours mate.
Off of action, man.
No, we all had a good laugh, calling each other fat, and we got like reinforced cotton in your shirts and stuff like that. And then, but just before we were leaving, we was all saying, "Tell you what, I'm going to start going gym. I'm going to next 3 weeks, 8 weeks, gym it, lose a bit of weight. Hopefully they'll take it in next time, and now it's fitting." So we'd all agreed we'd go start doing a bit. We walked out. Ash went straight into Subway. We all followed him and got a foot long each.
Size of him.
I love you, Ash.
For next 5-10 weeks, Danny was ringing me every day. Oh, I tell you what, Steph's made me and Gareth a cracking salad or a cracking butter. And then he'd go, we've been gym tonight, we've been gym and we've done this and done that. They even started playing badminton. These two badminton. Imagine these two with sweatbands on and that, playing badminton. Every Wednesday they said, I think they went like once or twice in 10 weeks. Anyway, we goes back for the second fitting, they've both gone up a size.
Was that Subway?
Is that God's honest truth, Ash? Have they both gone up a size?
Was that Subway what did us?
Right, anyway, that's me done. But before I hand over to Andy, please can I ask everyone to just wish the happy couple a future filled with happiness by standing and raising a glass. To the Davises. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for him, everybody. Great speech.